not all email we receive is junk mail. So we want to make sure that we're really optimizing where our email and our information flows within our environment. And here, you can see here we've got lots of emails, and we're going to try to get rid of some of this information. Now, some of these emails are not a problem for us. We want to know that this is occurring, but we don't want to know it immediately, right? We don't want to know it like right now. We don't want it in our inbox. We want to store it in another folder. So how do we do that? We use rules. And so to do a rule, we're just going to do a right click on that email, go to rules, and say create a rule. Now, create a rule allows us to say, okay, everything from this company right here, I want to move into, and here I'm going to go into a security folder. My security folder, or at least I think I have one. So let's go down and take a look and see if I have one. So here, just kind of look down through. I don't. So I want to create a new folder to put all of these type of documents in. So I'm going to click on my name there, and I'm just going to say security. I'm going to say okay. And it's going to create that folder. You see it there? I could have picked any one of these folders, but I'm just going to hit okay. Now, as I do this, it's going to ask if I want to run this action now. And what will happen is every time I receive one of these notices, it's going to automatically go into this folder for me. Now, it is not uncommon for me to come up to my system and wait to receive, as I'm downloading my email, and I'll start with a huge number in my inbox. And then by the time I'm done, I'll have only a few of those messages left. And that's because these rules are taking place. So I'm going to run this, and notice here we're going to probably end up losing these 3 back here. So let's go ahead and see that. And there they go. And that's literally how easy it is to set up these rules within your environment. But let's say that we want to do one here, and we want to just manage a rule. So we're going to go in here and say manage a rule. Now here I can go in on any of these, and you can see you get all kinds of junk mail, and all types of mail is coming into my environment that I want to be able to move around and get into places that I want to go. And here is the one that I just created. So I could go into any one of my mailboxes and set up any of these rules that I want to. So for example, let's look at this one here, O2. That's not the one. Let's look at this one. It's a little more complicated. Notice there's 3 steps in it. So we're just going to hit edit rule real quick and see from people. I'm asking it from me, from my email. That's who I'm looking at. So I'm sending myself a message, right? And then I want to flag the message for follow-up, and then I want to move it to a specified folder. And the folder I selected was flagged, and I could just click on here to select the folder. And that's really how easy it is. And I follow it through and hit finish. And then the rule is good to go, right? It'll run within your environment every single time. And that's really a big deal when you talk about managing information. The first thing we have to do is get our inboxes to a manageable level so that now we can begin to apply concepts to really optimize our time and how we address and use the information that we have within our inbox and at our disposal.